Oh, cybergoth. How deeply tacky that subculture was while it lasted. Do you know what? I miss it, man. Back in 2009, your boy used to be a cybergoth. There's a picture right there, if I can find it. Never did end up getting those tube falls that they'd wear, those dread tubes and the belts and stuff like that, but I did have the goggles and I had the black and green dreads. I loved it. But it was short-lived. It's dead now. But before we get into reacting to some cybergoth TikTok, which I can't even believe is a thing in 2023. Don't forget, you can go and get these Monroe t-shirts from the tour, complete with tour dates on the back, over on my website. Link is down below. There are also signed prints that you can get that will eventually run out. So make sure you can grab these while you can. They are also signed. T-shirts will be signed as well. If you want them to be, there will be an option for that. Also, new Patreon perks are available. Go check them out over on Patreon. Link is down below. Perks include getting your name at the end of the videos, early access to my covers and my songs, my vlog music, some audiobooks, and also getting your name read out at the end of videos as well. So let's jump into this.
Can I do a video on how to bring back cybergoths? Yes, of course. Cybergoth was a goth raver aesthetic that was popular in the 90s and 2000s. Features a lot of alternative clothing made out of synthetic materials like faux leather, faux fur.
So this is actually the perfect video to introduce us.
Most distinctively, the hair pieces called cyberlocks,
It was primarily the hair pieces and the goggles,
which are made out of bunches of tubing. A popular way to build a cybergoth outfit is to coordinate around black and one other color, and then get cyberlocks, goggles, a corset, skirt, and
corset. Pretty sure it's just pronounced corset. Wouldn't a corset be C-O-R-S-E-T-T-E?
I think it would be so easy to have a cybergoth revival right now because
it would be easy to have a cybergoth revival right now because of the abundance of late 90s, early 2000s resurgence. Okay, so we got this, the Swing 815s down there, the Demonia Swing 815. So those aren't new, by the way. I used to have a pair, or my girlfriend had a pair at the time, back in like 2007, 2008. So they've been around a while, man. So it wouldn't even be modernizing the look. I actually might do a cybergoth look. That sounds fun, actually.
You can buy pretty much anything you need on Amazon, let alone the hundreds, if not thousands of alternative clothing websites that exist now. If I were building a cybergoth outfit, I would head to Etsy first.
You'd head to Etsy first? You go to Etsy first. I'm literally seeing a sleeveless hoodie there for $100. Guys, don't go to Etsy, okay? I know it's like supporting small businesses and stuff like that, but Etsy has made it impossible for these small businesses to have reasonable prices on any of the stuff they have on there. The only way they can have a profit margin based on the fees that Etsy impose on them is by hiking the price up ridiculously for everything. You can get cybergoth stuff from like a bunch of different places. If you have the cash, please support these small businesses. If you're on a budget, do not head to Etsy first. Okay? I assume you're on a budget and being cybergoth for a weekend is probably a whimsical thing. You don't need to head to Etsy for this thing. Thank you, Sam Clovers. That was very informational. You tried. DIY is good. I used to make my own dreads. That was a thing I used to do. I made this set, and yes, that is me. I made this set of dreads that I'm wearing here. Oh, and these ones. I made those too. I think I could still make them. So I think if I do the whole cybergoth thing again, I might just make my own set of dreadfalls. How I'm going to anchor those to my head now that I've got such short hair, it'd have to be a wig. Oh my god, it's 2009 again! Whee! Terrible. It's a terrible, terrible TikTok. Oh, that's it. I love that. It's the fact that they're dancing with no music, just the wind. Listen. And then the well-placed fart noise to convey the fact that her tube falls have gone. Oh my god. Cybergoth was tacky as all hell, man. Tacky as shit. I don't know if I like it anymore. I really don't. Like, it might be fun to a 20-year-old or a 25-year-old who wasn't there or wasn't present or wasn't old enough for the first time it went around. But like, if you were there, you know, if you're a teenager in the 2000s and you were there when cybergoth became a thing, it had a very short shelf life. It was ugly as all hell, and that's why it's gone. And I think that's why it's not really coming back. I don't know, man. I think for nostalgia, I think I'd probably just do one, because I used to dress like that shit, man. These are really old photos. Oh my god. Oh my god, these photos are so old. And a lot of them are from Tumblr and stuff like that. Oh my god, man. This whole video is like a trip for me. I remember that one. I remember this one. Yeah, look, her Vampire Freaks is right there. Living Dead Fairy. I used to love that look specifically because the colors were so good. Like that kind of green and how pale she's shopped herself to be. I loved that photo set. Oh, Vampire Freaks. Those were the days. You know what? I'd say cybergoth is probably the only time where swing 815 boots are actually appropriate. They were always meant to be cybergoth boots. They were not for your stupid little TikTok alt costume, okay? Your alt talk uniform. They were for cybergoths, and I believe that's exactly why they are as tacky as they are. Also, cybergoth music was great. None of the band's names come to mind anymore. It's been a while. Wool dreads, I didn't like the way I didn't like how stiff they were. Connecticut on all day, every day. I can't tell if it's terrible or good. I can't tell. Oh, we have it! Oh, we have it. Of course this was gonna be in here. The infamous video under the bridge. Infamous video of cybergoths dancing under the bridge. White people in like crazy. I liked the dancing though. I loved the cybergoth dancing. We need a cybergoth icon, I think. Pastel Bunny and cybergoth. Pastel Bunny. What's your music? Cybergoth has music. What's Pastel Bunny music? I'm so curious. I listen to Bunnycore. Do a candy trade? Parentheses real. Oh my god, this should be on Live Leak, man. This is real? Am I gonna get demonetized for showing that amount of cringe? This is the music I remember. Yeah, that's the music I remember. That shit was fun, man. I can't remember the names of any of the bands that made that kind of music. I just remember going nuts to that shit. Skeptical. Wearing an Exorcist t-shirt, though. Oh yeah, man. Like, let's bring it back. Cybergoth needs to come back. Imagine if I started turning cybergoth in these videos. Cybergoth reacts. No, I've got my own brand. I wouldn't conform in such a way. If I was gonna do cybergoth, I'd do my own take on it. Probably cyberpunk, right? And I'm not talking about the shitty game or the bastardization of such a title. I mean like a cyberpunk, you know? Like a punk that exists in the future. But like the glitch effects and like the whole like HUD of cyber-looking computer stuff, the ridiculous filters, the dumbest makeup. God, that reminds me of college, man. That's what I look like in college. My hair was even that color green. I had black and green hair that color. Skrillex. Skrillex was playing. Oh, hell yeah. Isn't it crazy that dubstep took off just as cybergoth died? God damn! The cybergoth final boss!
Hit me hard, hit me fast.
This self-made? Yeah, I can tell. I mean because it's better than the shit you'd buy. I don't mean it was because it's bad. So that's a Spiral t-shirt. That's a Spiral t-shirt. And I know it's a Spiral t-shirt. Because Spiral used to have all sorts of dumb shit like that on the t-shirts. Like skeletons on motorcycles and playing guitar and shit like that. Wish someone would bring cybergoth back. I could be this man. I could be the one. Oh my god, do you know what? Yeah, I think cybergoth is probably like the most nostalgic style for me. I can like feel the summer air of 2009, 2008. Oh man, it was fun. I used to wear all the neon stuff. Man, I hope I can find those pictures. Yes! Look at this! Yeah! Oh, look at it! Oh my god! That's like looking into the past for me. That's like looking at a memory I have. Oh my god, I'm loving this. I love this so much. Yay! Man, there really was not a lot. There's one compilation. That's it. That's all that exists. That's crazy. I can't believe how crazy that is. Cybergoth was about as deep as a puddle, so to make no mistake here, there was not enough to this subculture for it to survive. It didn't advance from anything to anything, at least not that much, and this is where it died. What we're seeing right now in this state is how it died. It's where we left it. I think if we brought it back in 2023, we shouldn't do this. I think if we bring it back in 2024, I guess now, we should be pushing it into something else. I think we should refine the aesthetic and add new things to it. There's plenty of music for it these days. Plenty. This music is super fun to make. It's super easy to make it because all you need to do is try and make good electronic music and fuck it up tremendously. Then you have cybergoth music. But it's fun. It's super fun because it sounds juvenile. It sounds like you don't know what you're doing, but that's the whole point. Yeah, cybergoth, like, fuck, it died a hell of a death. I wonder what killed it, man. The main cybergoth stuff I remember was Cyclone 9 and DJ C-Sin as well. I really do miss the old days of cybergoth, man. I didn't realize like how nostalgic it was to me until I did this video. I keep forgetting there was like a big part of my alternative subculture career was a little bit of cybergoth sprinkled in there. I used to love all the neon shit and the tech, like the respirator and the dreads and all that kind of awful, tacky, nasty looking shit. Anyway, just as a reminder, in case you forgot during the duration of this video, my name's Jake Monroe, by the way. It's on my t-shirt. You can go and get this t-shirt from the website in the link down below. You can also go and get these signed prints as well from the website. There's a limited amount, so get them while you can. And also check out the Patreon as well if you don't feel like getting any merchy stuff or anything like that. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for this video. I will see you again. Bye.